Hello and welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the Mercury retrograde. This will be good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. So if you have any of those placements in water signs, this is your reading for the upcoming Mercury retrograde, which will occur at 9 degrees of Libra on the 9th of the 9th month. So we do have a lot of planets retrograde. I've been showing everybody this because I think it's really easier for you to just take a screenshot instead of taking notes, right? So look at all the retrogrades we have going on, and we will be adding Mars there at the bottom, retrograding in Gemini on October 30th. So he will join the retrograde parade, as I like to call it. So take a screenshot if you will, and then you can check where those signs fall in your chart so you can see what areas of life are being impacted at any given moment by these retrogrades. Okay, so we're focused on Mercury, and it's all about the Re's, so you definitely want to be taking a little time to rest, to recover from all of the activity in the cosmos for the more than first half of 2022. It's a time to sort of reassess, reevaluate, realign. Recharge your battery too. The retrogrades are a nice time to kind of move a little slower. And it's a time of integration and processing. So when it comes to Mercury retrograde, though, we also have opportunities for reconnection with people from our past, as well as reunion. So what I'm going to do here is pull a card from the Sacred Forest to kind of kick things off. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I normally do the readings for the individual zodiac face-to-face. These are little extra astrology transit readings, and I'm just jamming it in whenever I can, and easier for me to do the overhead shot so I don't have to waste time getting all prettied up for you. So that's why these are a little different. Oh, this is so lovely for you, water sign. Joy, card 22. Beautiful. Master number, sacred number, hummingbird spirit. Let me get a little affirmation for you here. All right. The spirit of the hummingbird says, replenish yourself. Well, there's another re. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Life is change. Be open to change and look for joy in the moment. Find your boundaries and stand strong. Discover your joy. All is well. I like that. Life is change. Ain't that the truth? So, just good boundaries, stand strong, find the joy in each day. Nice mantra. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you in your connection. Could be here as a cross watcher for a water sign. That's fine. And I expanded, normally it's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I added Mars and Mercury. We'll get all the personal planets in there. And since everything's sort of retrograde right now, I thought that would be helpful. All right, let's see what's coming through. Well, some Scorpio energy. The challenge, there is an end to some feelings of defeat here. There we go. Yes. And I know it because the last Scorpio reading, the individual zodiac reading, was pretty intense. And I'm seeing some similar themes, but this is good for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Wow. King of Wands. So that King of Wands is here as sort of the overall energy for the reading. So it could be about a fire sign, that simple, Aries, Leo, Sag. But it could also be about the energy of someone coming in to claim what they really want. Could be you, could be them. But the whole point of the King of Wands is to take action. Heretofore, this person may be off the grid as an unavailable lover. That is the reversed energy of the King of Wands. So we'll see what happens, because I am absolutely seeing some heartache here in the past, trying to sort of move past, transform some energy where you have felt defeated. There may be something that's clouding your vision, though. So there's time here with this Two of Swords, especially during the retrograde, to go within and reflect. That was another reword, right? Where we reflect and we sort of get clear about a decision that has to be made. And it's crossroads energy in the Two of Swords that's crowning you here. This is coming in as supportive energy. In your unconscious awareness, it may be about the twin, it may be about life partnership, or the beginning of something joyful, a cause for celebration that didn't quite evolve the way you had hoped. Message here from Spirit with the Hermit is about somewhat, being on your own to sort of sort things out. It is a card of personal growth, the Hermit. It is a card of sort of reorienting yourself by maybe being a little bit in retreat mode, another reword. So you may need to retreat for a while to get your bearings. Hidden energy, Ace of Wands, I definitely feel that's coming from your king here. Some renewal of passion, or maybe a new beginning even. And then, of course, wish granted, the Star. Maybe some healing here that kind of resolves everything that's gone on. We are seeking some balance. I love that Justice shows up, because that's Libra energy for the Mercury retrograde in Libra. Yeah, definitely feeling the joy energy here with the Hummingbird spirit in that Ace of Wands. So let's take a look. Definitely things have been out of balance, and I have a feeling that brought in a lot of pain. Definitely a painful ending here. But I feel that there's a transformation. You may have felt defeated because there was no reciprocity, no equal give and take. Things very one-sided, out of balance. And we're going to restore the balance, so that's good. Let's look at the Four of Wands. Queen of Swords keeps coming out. Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. Different decks, different days, different signs, all the same cards are coming out. So I have a feeling that what you're working through here in your... I'm going to move these cards down a little bit, actually, because I can see I'm already running out of room. What's actually happening here is there is this desire somewhere in the psyche for all of the signs actually to get beyond something that was definitely difficult, some turbulence, whether it was a Tower moment or this 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords energy that brought in some pain. We've had it showing up in almost every reading. Now the love is there, so it's not like the love is gone, but the Queen of Swords comes in with more practicality and a little less emotionality. So the communication needs to be direct, and it needs to have a focal purpose on sort of taking up the mantle of the gift of passion, inspired passion offered by Spirit. That's why the hand of Spirit is holding that ace, so that you can be propelled forward and move beyond any of the difficult energy that you've been sort of languishing in. Three of Swords in the past. So this flip out, yeah. Lots of anxiety and worry, really wanting to clear the air. There's the Tower. I knew it. Something went down here, and I absolutely feel like you definitely wanted to sort of speak truth to power here. But I'm not sure that you had the opportunity, as that's what that Five of Swords is about. Either maybe a little gaslighting occurred, or at the very least, just a feeling of defeat, someone having the upper hand, definitely out of balance, something that just didn't feel very fair. Yeah, and that's why we've got the Two of Swords You need to get clear on something because you're reaching that crossroads moment. Should this communication kick back up again, how can you both move to calmer waters? What's needed here? And I have a feeling that that's why that Two of Swords is crowning you. Eight of Swords, because you don't want to stay stuck. This is love of your life kind of energy, and there is some stuckness around it. These three cards, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Hanged Man, are all stationary energies. In one case, you're kind of in a prison of your own making through some overthinking the situation, maybe some self-doubt creeping in, kind of keeps you hung up. Because you're trying to think your way through a situation that requires deep emotion. So the best next step here, water sign, is to remember the love and step into the emotions, step into that puddle, because the answers aren't up in your head, they are in your heart. So you want to drop into your heart and maybe surrender to it a little bit. That's kind of what's coming through. But it is an important crossroads moment that may determine the outcome. And we have the Star as the outcome, so some healing may be offered, an opportunity to have that wish granted or fulfilled, keeping the hope alive. Justice, there's your heart, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. I mean, honestly, can it get any better than this? I'm going to go out on a limb and say somebody's coming towards you with an offer of love, and there's some measure of accountability that brings in the balance. Because justice is here in what wasn't in balance, what wasn't fair, someone coming in to take accountability for the way things kind of unfolded very painfully, where you felt very defeated or some sabotage was afoot. Maybe you felt set up even a little bit. And here we have this person coming in with an open heart to match your open heart. We have a lot of love in this relationship, and I'm feeling someone's going to take some accountability. And that is something that feels to me like it's a long time coming. So the message from Spirit here is Hermit. Let's get a card on the Hermit. Yeah. Let's get one on the Ace of Wands. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Yes. And the Star. Yes, I said you've been waiting a long time. That's nice. We're going to finally heal. This person shows up for you in 3D. I'm going to go here first. So yes, we've been waiting a long time for this healing energy to come in. It is the wish granted. This is partly your opportunity going forward. You can look at it as an outcome position. King of Pentacles showing up for you in 3D. More committed for sure. We have beautiful energy coming in here in the hidden energy. No more resistance. Reigniting the torch of passion, this person returning to reconcile. It is a win-win outcome that they're going to be seeking. Of course, we have the Hierophant underneath. So in this person's unconscious awareness, what they're processing is their readiness for something more committed. And they're going to be taking the action that's necessary to restore that energy of commitment and cooperative energy. I do feel they're going to take accountability. I definitely feel the accountability coming in. Here in the message from Spirit, Spirit saying, you've got everything you need. You know, like you know. Trust your intuition. You've been on this solitary journey of self-discovery, personal growth, very introspective. Use that to your advantage. Operate from your intuition. It does also look to me like a little bit of a message of don't stay off the grid too long. Both these cards don't communicate for different reasons. The Hermit just sort of goes off the grid to really spend time in self-reflection. The High Priestess, there's no communication usually, so she can represent some lack of communication or separation in 3D. So I'm getting two different messages. One is sort of you know, trust your intuition. You've come so far. You know yourself well. So trust your gut. And the other one is don't stay off the grid too long, because there is something here that's trying to find its way to you that will represent some long-awaited healing of that broken heart that you received in the past. The opportunity to clear the air is coming through, and some measure of staying power is coming with it. Because I like the King of Wands, but the King of Wands gets a wild hair, and then similar to the Knight of Wands, maybe doesn't always look down the road as far as the King of Pentacles does. So I like that we have both of those kings. A little bit fearful, but it's not going to hold them back. I love this because there's the fear. We had this with, I want to say, the air signs too. The devil came out underneath the emperor. So the point of the devil in this position is just what's rolling around in the psyche of this person is old patterns, old behaviors, old ways of letting fear get in the way. And here it is from the top of the deck, and here it is under the deck, and they're going to move forward anyway. In other words, this person is coming towards you, and they're going to do so scared. Okay, so I love that I saw the accountability piece, because I think they're coming with an open heart, and you both want this happiness. There is a lot of love here. So don't stay stuck in that crossroads energy too long. Make up your mind if this is definitely someone that you would like to get some reconciliation with, resolve the issues. Hear it from the horse's mouth, how they feel about the situation. Trust and understand and know that they're doing scared. They're not going to resist. They're going to come forward. They're not going to be defensive. This is someone who's really looking to provide the healing by showing up in 3D and saying, you know, that wasn't very cool. I'm sorry. Or whatever is needed to sort of offset the difficult energy and the hurt energy that you felt. Really beautiful reading. All of them have been particularly focused on someone making amends, someone coming in with an open heart or an offer of love, and definitely healing old wounds, clearing the air, setting things right, taking accountability, reconciliation, as I said, even redemption. So beautiful. Okay, so before I tell you the astrology that showed up, there is a link to the extended, which is going to be from this King of Wands perspective. We'll get to see sort of how they're processing it, maybe the way they're seeing you in the situation, their intentions with regard to communication, reconnecting, reuniting, reaching out. We'll see that, and we'll get more of a message from Spirit. So beautiful reading. Death card is Scorpio. Justice is out twice. That's Libra. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries in the Tower. Pisces in the Hanged Man. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in the Queen of Cups. Virgo here in the Hermit. More Pisces in the High Priestess. Taurus is Hierophant. Hierophant is Taurus. The Star is Aquarius. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and our King of Pentacles over here. Aries, Leo, Sag in the King of Wands. Pisces in the Moon. Cancer in the Chariot, and Capricorn in the Devil. So all the water signs are here on the table. It's definitely your reading. Take it as it resonates, and the link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, all the best to you during Mercury retrograde. Bye for now.